Assalamualaikum and good afternoon, ma'am. This is the continuation of Peace IDA's report, and today I am going to discuss the ethical considerations. So, first and foremost, documentations requires a balancing workplace policies, so policies with social practices or social work ethics and clinical judgments. So here are some considerations that we are going to talk about and the common senses. So the first one is navigating dilemmas. So social work is a complex profession fraught with ethical and practice dilemmas. With that, it is important that social workers document ethical decision makings, no? Kinakailangan na lahat na social worker or we, the future social worker, must document the ethical decision making processes when working through an ethical dilemma or issue with a client, no? Kailangan na ma-record yung bawat issue or dilemma with our client or client system in the social work record. Examples of ethical issues that may be important na ma-document or that may be important to document in the client record includes conflicts in interest, no? Yung mga conflicts sa sariling interest, and professional boundaries, yung mga boundaries sa ating profession, and dual multiple relationships. When we say dual multiple relationships, dito na pumapasok yung hindi mo pwede na maging client yung kamag-anak mo or any relative like friends or anything that is connected with you, kasi maaari itong makaapekto sa working process or helping process mo with your client. And professional self-disclosure, and one such concern may be if there is a difference between social workers between clinical judgment and the client's wish regarding what should be documented, no? So nakaka-apekto rin yun, isa rin yun sa mga issues regarding ethical dilemmas. So in social work, documentation plays a crucial role in maintaining balance, in maintaining ethical standards and ensuring transparency with our client, no? Kailangan ini-ensure nito yung pagiging transparent natin with our client in decision making process. It involves a balance between adhering to organizational policies and following social work ethics, no? Kailangan hindi tayo lalagpas or hindi pa rin tayo lalabas sa ethical or social work ethics, and exercising clinical judgment. So in navigating dilemmas, yung mga social workers often presents complex situations, no? Kadalasan ay nakakaranas sila ng mga complex situations where ethical and professional dilemmas ay lumalabas or it arise. In such cases, sa mga ganong bagay, it is important for social workers, for us, to document their thought, process, and how they arrive at ethical decisions. Kailangan na ma-document natin yun at ma-process kung paano nga ba napunta sa ganung part, and particularly when these decisions involve challenges with a client or a client system. Lalo na nga kung yung mga ganung situation or yung mga case na ganun is nai-involve na yung case ng client natin or yung kanilang sistema in working with them. So itong documentation na ito is nagsaserve siya as a record, no? Yun yung basis natin, yun yung record sa ethical reasoning behind decisions, ensuring that they align with professional standards, no? Kahit na may hanapin or tanungin sila, lahat ng mga decisions ay recorded, and we make sure na align pa rin yun sa mga sa professional standards. Here are the examples of ethical issues. Unang-una is conflicts of interest. Kagaya na nga ng sinabi ko in the kanina, if a social worker's personal interest conflict with the need or interest of a client, this should be documented. Bakit? Kasi nga, kailangan na ma-document natin yung mga personal na interest ng social worker or yung worker sa kaniyang client, or yung mga interest or personal interest ng client sa kanilang worker. So, this helps maintain transparency. Nagiging transparent tayo sa ating client and prevents any bias o pagiging favoritism from affecting the relationship. So, ito yung nagpe-prevent na sa mga makaka-apekto sa relationship natin with our client. Number 2 here is the professional boundaries. So it is very important to note this one kasi social workers must establish and maintain professional and clear boundaries with clients. Bakit? Kasi if these boundaries are tested or blurred, it is crucial to document such instances to ensure that ethical standards are upheld. So kaya nga hindi talaga pwede or hindi maaari as much as possible na maging client natin yung any relative sa atin or connected sa atin, like kilala natin, kasi nga it will affect our relationship and working process with our client. Yun din yung kailangan natin na i-maintain yung boundaries with our client. Kumbaga, kung for example, if your client is your ex or a friend of your ex, so kailangan i-maintain natin yung professional boundaries. Ang focus lang natin is working with our client at hindi mapasukan ng any interest or any involvement of feelings sa client natin, kasi makaka-apekto ito sa working process with them. So number 3 here is dual and multiple relationships. So similarly dun sa sinabi ko, when a social worker has more than one relationship with the client, for example, friend niya yung client, these dual relationships needs to be carefully documented. So kinakailangan na ma-document yung lahat kasi nga it will affect or it might affect the relationship or the working process. So these situations can lead to ethical conflicts, no? Yun na nga, nagle-lead ito sa mga ethical conflicts at nagkakaroon ng clear record and pagkakaroon ng clear record with that ay nakakatulong na ma-address yung mga potential issues. So number 4 is the professional self-disclosure. So social workers may sometimes share personal information, so hindi na nga natin maiiwasan na minsan makarelate tayo or makashare tayo ng ating personal information or experiences with our client. With that, but this should be done thoughtfully, no? Kailangan na pinag-iisipan natin or iniisip natin ng maayos or mabuti kung ano yung mga sasabihin natin at hindi tayo lalagpas sa boundaries with our client. And it must be documented to ensure that the disclosure is in line with ethical standards, no? Kinakailangan na ma-document yun para para ma-ensure pa rin yung mga disclosure ay in line pa rin sa ethical standards at hindi tayo lumalabas doon, and do not impair the professional relationship. So here, clinical judgment versus the client's wishes. So it is very important to know this one, no? Kasi a situation that may arise is when there is a difference between the social worker's clinical judgment and the client's preference about what should be documented in their record. So kinakailangan na alam natin ito kasi sa clinical judgment ng social workers or yung mga pag-judge, yung clinical judgment ng social worker and between the client's wishes ay hindi talaga maiiwasan yung conflict dyan. And for sure na may magaganap or may mag-a-arise talaga na potential issues dyan. So in these cases, the social worker must document their clinical judgment. Kinakailangan na ma-document ng social work yung clinical, yung kanyang judgment and the rationale behind it. Kailangan na ma-document pati yung rationale behind it, kung bakit yun yung clinical judgment niya sa kanyang client, and ensuring that ethical and professional guidelines are followed. So ito yung hindi mawawala sa atin as a future social workers in our profession, na kailangan hindi tayo malalabas or lahat ng guidelines ay followed pa rin. Hindi tayo lalagpas or susuway sa kung ano yung guidelines ng social profession ng social work, while respecting the client's autonomy as much as possible. Yun na nga, hindi tayo lalabas sa guidelines ng social workers standards, and irerespeto pa rin natin yung wishes or decisions ng client natin, whatever it is. Kagaya nga ng sinasabi ni ma'am, as what she always says, na kahit anong mangyari, at the end of the day, ang decision pa rin ng client natin ang masusunod at hindi yung sa atin. So in conclusion, thorough sa pangkalahatan is very important yung ethical documentation and it is very essential in social work practice, kasi it ensures the accountability, yung pagiging accountability natin, and pinopromote yung transparency natin with our client. Nagiging transparent tayo sa client natin, hindi tayo lumalagpas sa ating boundaries, and helps maintain the integrity of the client social worker relationships while navigating ethical challenges. So this must be noted, and we have to take note of this, kasi it is very important to know this, kasi it will lead to a better helping process with our clients. That's all of my report. Thank you.